If you keep holding yourself back from sharing your gift to the world, this is for you. You know you have something great inside of you. You know you have unique talents, abilities, qualities, and gifts that you can express and share with the world, and they're longing to be expressed. You want to share them with the world, but somehow you always hold yourself back. You don't allow yourself to release it. You don't allow yourself to share it. You don't allow yourself to finish what you have started. And you don't allow yourself to share that creation with the world, or to share yourself with the world. But why? How comes that we tend to always get into our own way? It comes down to this. And at the end, I'm also going to break down how to change this and how to shift your beliefs so that you can actually start acting on your calling, so that you can actually show up and be the person that you know you are and share your gift to the world, because I strongly believe that we're all here to do that. So the first thing that you got to become aware of is that you're afraid. Actually, there's a part inside of you that's afraid. You have multiple parts inside of you, and there's a part inside of you that's afraid of what will come, the outcome that will come when you share your gifts with the world, when you share your creations with the world. And that biggest fear that most of us have is the fear of judgment, the fear of how people will perceive us, what people think of us. So you hold yourself back from writing that book or sharing that book because you think that no one will care, because you think that people don't see you as an important person. You hold yourself back from sharing your music because you're afraid that people will laugh at you. You hold yourself back from speaking your truth and making videos where you share your knowledge or share your wisdom with the world because you think that people will see you as a hypocrite or as a fool or as somebody who's just talking nonsense. So all of these fears are in your mind, and you got to realize that they're only in your mind, because you cannot be 100% true that this will be the case because you haven't even put it out yet. So the problem is not what people think of you. The problem is not other people. The problem is you. The problem is inside of you. It is not how people think of you, it's how you think of yourself and how you think that other people think of you. But it's just in your thoughts. And these fears are just in your thoughts. And I really like the acronym fear, false evidence appearing real, or face everything and rise. And that's what we got to do. We got to face everything and rise. We got to face the false evidence appearing real. We got to look at it and see what it's trying to tell us. So you can assume that people will judge you or that people will think that you're strange, but you cannot be 100% sure until you show up, until you put it out. And there probably will be some people who will judge you. There probably will be some people who think you're strange. There probably will be some people who don't like you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. There are people out there who are not in the same frequency as you are, and that's good. Not everybody is meant to be in your space, you know? But another problem that often comes as a conclusion of this is that you try to be someone else because you don't accept yourself as you are. You don't see the greatness within yourself, and that's why when you start comparing yourself, and that's when you try to fit in. That's when you start to emulate some trends. That's when you start to go with the trendy wave, doing what's trendy. And you do it because you don't want to be strange, or you don't want to be perceived as corny, or you don't want to be perceived as a weirdo. But guess what? When you're not your natural self, when you're not your authentic self, that's when you become corny or strange. And that's the biggest block that you have that holds you back from actually showing up. And if that's been you in the past, that's okay. I also did some things that I now perceive as corny, but so what? Like, it was a evolution. But what matters is that you show up as now. And even if people think of me as corny, or even if people think that I'm strange, that's cool. I'm fine with that. At this point of my journey, I'm fine with that, because I know it's not just about me. I know that we all have something unique to share with the world, and this is a passion that I found for myself, to share the knowledge and the wisdom I've gained over the years with the world. That's why I'm doing this right now, and I'm doing this to inspire you to do it as well. So let's look into this. How do we change that? How can we get this out of the way? First of all, you got to realize that your beliefs create your reality. Your dominant core beliefs create your reality. So you have to become aware of what those beliefs are. And if you don't act on your calling, if you don't act on your desires, or if your desires haven't manifested yet, or you haven't realized them yet, it's because your beliefs are not aligned with your desire. You still have beliefs that are holding yourself back from putting it out, from creating it, from sharing yourself with the world. So first of all, ask yourself, what is it that I believe about this? What holds me back from sharing my creations with the world? What holds me back from writing that book and publishing it? What holds me back from releasing my music? What holds me back from sharing my art? Identify those beliefs. For example, if the belief is people will laugh at me when I release it, then write it down. Become aware of it, write it down. When you write it down, it's powerful because you can see it, because you put that thought that you have in your mind on paper, and you can disassociate yourself from it. You're no longer attached to that thought because you physically separated yourself from it, So the first step is to identify those beliefs, step by step. And then the second step is to challenge those beliefs. Ask yourself, is it true? Is it true? Is it really true? Is it true that people will laugh at me? Is it true that people will perceive me as strange? And the fact is, if you haven't put it out yet, you can't 100% know. So by asking yourself, is it true? Is it true that, or even go deeper with this, is it true that all people will laugh at me? Is it true that all people out there will think this is strange? Is it true that there's no one out there that who will enjoy this, who will like this, what I put out there, who will love this? Is it true that there's not one person out there whom I can be of help to with the thing that I'm sharing, with the video I'm creating? Is it true? Constantly ask yourself, is it true? Challenge those beliefs. And also a good one is to ask, so what? So they will laugh at me, so what? Then they will think I'm strange, so what? Then they might share it with a friend, so what? Keep on asking, so what? And you will realize that there's nothing to actually fear, Or another one that's also good is to ask yourself, what then? They will laugh at me, what then? I'll feel ashamed, what then? I don't know, what then? Nothing, what then? And then you realize at some point you come to nothing, and you realize that you are you just wasting so much mental energy, so much thoughts, and you're stressing yourself and are afraid of so many things. You're anxious about so many things over nothing. So challenge those beliefs. Is it true? So what? What then? And the last step is to change those beliefs. Create empowering beliefs. So if that belief is they will laugh at me, turn it around. Turn it to, I'm not doing it for the people who laugh at me. Or even better, maybe that's not the best one to start off if you're afraid of that. But to turn it to, I have something important to share with the world, and I trust that it will find the right people. So before you create something, keep repeating that. I have something important to share with the world, and I will trust that it will find the right people. Because then you change your energy. You act on that belief. Because again, our beliefs create our reality because we act on our beliefs, on our dominant beliefs. So if you act on if you repeat this will become your dominant belief, and it will overpower the old belief, the limiting belief that holds you back from putting it out. So when you do that, you will automatically start acting on that belief, because you start believing that you have something important to share with the world, and that it will find the right people, and that belief will make it so, because your energy is aligned with that belief, and you start acting on that belief. So really become aware of what those beliefs are that hold you back from putting yourself out, from sharing your gifts, from creating, and from just being you. Because the truth is, you are great the way you are, and you have something important to share. And there are the right people waiting for you to hear or to see what you have to offer. So find out what those beliefs are, get them out of the way, and replace them with new empowering beliefs. Challenge them over and over again, and then replace them with empowering beliefs and enforcing beliefs over and over again until they become your reality, and until you generate that energy to act on it. And also act on it before you're ready, because when you act on it, then you get feedback, then you get responses. And even if the first comment or the first response is a laugh, cool. Now you faced your fear. Now you faced that thing that you've been afraid of so long, and you will realize that it's not that bad. And also remind yourself, this is very important, you're not doing it for you, and you're also not doing it for them, for those people that will judge you or that will laugh at you. You're doing it because you feel called to do it. You are doing this because you've been assigned with this calling from your source, from God, from your higher self, from Allah, however you want to call it. So you gotta act on that calling. You gotta fulfill that mission because it's yours and it's only yours and not someone else's. So you're not doing it for you. You're not doing it for them. You're not doing it to build your ego or to be the superhero. You're not doing it to please others. You're doing it to please God, to please your higher self, or to become, actually just to become who you're meant to be, and to get everything out of the way that's not you. Because when you become who you are, that's a real process, getting everything out of the way that's not aligned with who you are. And when you align yourself with who you truly are and show up as that version, you step into your power, and that's when things start to shift. That's when things start to change. That's when you step into service. That's when you start inspiring people. That's when you put your light out there and impact more people in a positive way, so that we remember who we are, because we are one. So really tap into this. Really take some time to analyze what those beliefs have been that held you back so long. And also remind yourself of the outcome. We're not here forever in this body, in this time. And this time and this life that we've been given is precious. So don't let your fear of judgment of what other people think of you hold you back. Do you want to be at the end of your days and be like, man, like I just didn't do this because I was afraid of what some people that I don't even know think of me? And when you don't do it, you will just stay in this hiding energy, where you hide from the world, when you stay in your comfort zone. But it seems comfortable, but actually it's not comfortable, because that's where you keep comparing yourself to other people. That's where you keep judging other people subconsciously, maybe not consciously, but subconsciously. You're jealous of other people, even because you see them doing what you want to do, and you hold yourself back from doing it, but it's you who's holding yourself back. And just multiple things, it's really not worth it to hold yourself back because of your fears. So you have to face your fears, face everything and rise. And when you do, you become who you're meant to be. You attract the right people. You step into service. You share your light with the world. You will attract abundance for yourself. All that is good. I'm not saying everything is going to be good. You're probably going to attract some negative things as well, because wherever there's light, there's also shadow. But again, it's not about you. It's not about them. It's about your calling and what you've been called to. So act on your calling and become the person that you know that you are in the core of your being, because that's what we're here for, to become who we truly are, and to become like the thing, the source that we are, the source that we came from, because we are it. We are one with it, and we came from it, and we are always connected to it. And it always wants the best for us and wants the best for all of us. So you're not just doing it for you, you're doing it for the highest good of all. And the last tip, if you see people that inspire you, if you see people that do what you want to do, ask yourself, what must a person like that believe to do what this person is doing? How must this person think of himself to act that way? How does this person have to think of the world to act that way and to do the things this person is doing, to create those things this person is creating? Because when you see it from an outside perspective and there's someone you inspire, you can take the attitudes, the energy, the beliefs, you can really look at them and identify yourself with it, and take some of those beliefs and make them your own. That's very powerful. And if there's people that you look up to and they have books, then read their books. That's a great way. Or watch the interviews, get to know them a bit better, just dive deeper into their thought processes, because it's really just in here and in here. Like, if your thoughts and your heart is aligned, then you can have anything you want. You can manifest everything you want. You can create anything you want for yourself, for the people that you love, and for the world. But when you come from here, you always want to do something that's also for the highest good of all, for the world, for us, because that's what we're here for. So I hope this was helpful. Remind yourself of the process to challenge your beliefs. First of all, identify the beliefs, challenge them, and then create new empowering beliefs. That's how you can get out of That's how you can get those false lies out of the way, the fears, the false evidence appearing real, and step into your power and show up as the real you. And the real you is much needed in this world. So get this done, get it going, and show up as your real self. And if you need something to increase your energy, to have more joy for your life, and to also dive deeper into what's draining you and what's not draining you, to become aware of what's draining your energy and what's serving your energy, I've created something called the Elevation Guide. There are 3 simple steps in there that help me enormously in my journey, and I trust that they will do the same for you. You can get that for free in the link in the description or in my bio. And with that being said, I thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. My name is Law Heru, and this is The Way of Law. One love.